Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Chris Alvarez, and I'm the Director of Training for 6-8 Training Group. I am a former Army 82nd Paratrooper and Green Beret. And today we're going to talk about pistol fundamentals. So today we're going to cover Colonel Jeff Cooper's 4 firearms safety rules. These rules are universal. They're not particularly to the range. These rules are intended for real-world applications. So for all you concealed carriers out there, these rules pertain to you and you must know them inside and out. The first rule is treat all firearms as loaded at all times. Don't pretend that this is true. Be deadly serious about it. All right? Second rule is never let your muzzle of your firearm cover anything that you're not willing to destroy or shoot at. A safe direction is where no injury and only minor property can occur. I want you guys to imagine a laser beam coming out of your muzzle, all right, and wherever that laser beam hits, all right, that's where you're aiming at. So you want to be very conscious about making sure that you're not muzzling any of your team members or any civilians out there, any friendly civilians out there. The third firearm safety rule is keep your finger off the trigger until your sights are on target, all right? Now, there's a little bit of a gray area there. A lot of experienced shooters come from the holster, and as they're drawing the gun, their finger is prepping the trigger, and as they reach the apex of the presentation, they break the shot, all right? Now, not necessarily meaning that their sights were on target, but their muzzle was in the direction of the target. For novice shooters, we want to ensure that we have a good, clear sight picture before you go ahead and introduce your finger into the trigger well. All right, guys, last firearm safety rule is identify what your target is and what's behind it. Be sure your target, identify what it is, make sure that you understand what's in line with. Never shoot anything that you have not positively identified. All right, guys, now that we've covered the 4 firearm safety rules, we're going to get into the grip. The first thing I want to do is I want to ensure that my gun is not loaded. I'm going to go ahead and conduct my 3-point inspection. I'm going to lock my slide back to the rear. I'm going to look down the barrel, inside the chamber, and all the way down through the mag well. As you can see, it's clear. All right, now that the pistol is clear, we want to get into the end state of achieving a good grip. The end state is for the pistol to shoot as flat as possible. All I want to do is I want to have the slide reciprocating back and forth with minimal muzzle flip. That's going to allow me to shoot better and more accurately. If I have an improper grip, what's going to happen is the gun is going to have muzzle flip, and I'm going to have to wait till the gun settles back down, making my shots a little bit slower. All right? So, first things first, I want to go ahead and with my fire control hand, I want to really high and tight grip on the tang of the gun. All right, making sure that there is no space on the back strap of the gun. If there's any space, what's gonna happen when the gun recoils, it's gonna have that muzzle flip that we don't want. So we wanna create and get a high proper grip on there. Notice my trigger finger is in the register position, and it's not here, it's high up on the slide. We call that the register position. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna flag our thumb to create space for our fire support hand on the left side panel of the pistol. The majority of the pressure is going to come from your support hand. The fire control hand doesn't need to be as tight because you want to be able to go ahead and pull the trigger as fast as possible. All right, so if we have a really tight grip, it's going to be really hard to pull the trigger. So you want to maintain a firm grip, but the majority of the pressure will come from your fire support hand. What I'm going to do is I'm going to index on my index finger on the bottom of the trigger guard here. All right, I'm gonna roll my palm, my fire control hand forward, and it's gonna allow me to have a proper grip. A thumbs forward, 360-degree wraparound grip. I have no space at all. The gun's gonna recoil to the path of least resistance, so we wanna make sure that there's no space in the grip at all. All right, guys, if you found this video to be helpful, make sure you comment, like, or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Leave a comment in the comment section. If there's any drills that you'd like to see, please drop a comment there, and we'll get to you as soon as we can. Until then, train hard, shoot straight. Chris out.